Okay, welcome to Pilates Chakras Tarot. I wanted to share a personal reading with you. I was pulling cards for myself today, and the message that I got is just so powerful that I wanted to share it with you all because I know that there's someone out there that this message is going to resonate for and or inspire as a result of the supermoon that we are on the precipice of receiving on the 26th of May. So today is the 25th. This message is also timeless, but also it has a potency right now because we're at the precipice of this super triple moon, which is a lunar eclipse. I'm calling it a triple moon because it's not only a lunar eclipse, it is a super moon and it is a blood moon. So it's 3 in 1. That makes a moon very powerful. Also referred to as a rose moon. And how apropos is that with this card here? I love this deck. And in this deck, you'll see this is the moon card. And the moon card is a major arcana. And it represents fears and doubts. However, in the traditional tarot deck, you notice that there's animals and scavengers in that photo below the moon, and kind of looking up at the moon. The dog looked like he's barking or growling at the moon. The crab or the scavenger looked like it's like really excited and running towards the moon. There's a lot of attention and a lot of excitement towards the moon that has a different kind of connotation to it. Now the image or the message I'm getting from this is that the image here of this woman is in a worshiping stance. She's open and receptive to whatever lessons she's learning or has learned. She is shedding them and she's releasing them and letting go. And she's being governed, and she's summoning the moon to teach her and or to inform the moon that she has released a lot of things in her microcosm, and she's ready to receive the beauty, the royalty, all things that she deserves and desires. Okay, so the moon card is also a Cancer card, and we know Cancer is a water sign, and Cancer is ruled by the planet Venus, and Venus is all about beauty, relationships, luxury, alluring, seduction, intimacy, all of those positive, romantic connotations it has. So this is a time to be in a receptive mode for those of you that are in love, those of you that are open into receiving love, to invigorate the love that you have with others, to bring about something anew in love, to be in love with something else, but it's bringing about an excitement. So it is a time to be excited about whatever it is that you have been manifesting and attracting into your life. So she's dressed and ready to receive. So she's prepared, she's done the work, she's ready to go. So this was the center of this reading, the moon card. So the card that first came out, though, was the Knight of Materials. So this manifestation, this abundance, is coming fast during this new moon. It's picked up speed. It's not stagnant. It is actually moving towards you. It's moving towards us on this plane. And also from the moon card that's emerging is the Queen of Emotions. That creativity, that beauty. She's actually blooming now. She's coming up out of the water, kind of like the lotus flowers. She's blooming and seeding at the same time into this pristine beauty because she's done the work. She's been in the darkness. She's been in the background. She's been in solitude, reclusion, not as a recluse, but just to retract, to retreat. She's been in her reprieve, and now she's emerging out of the water. She's being serenaded also by the aqua life. They respect her, they honor her, they nourished her. And in turn, she nourished them. So you can see that the ocean, the sea is thriving. You can see the energy of you can see the purple, circular nodus there that are they look like they're oscillating in a very healthy way. Her skin is vibrant and glowing and beautiful. She has this beautiful afro. And the turquoise color is one of faith, prosperity, resilience. And also a color of Mother Earth. That color represents Mother Earth. And the turquoise actually harnesses Father Sky. It connects Father Sky and Mother Earth together. So there's that. So she's that liaison between the earth and the sky to harness those attributes, those positive attributes, the beauty that life has to offer us. It's up to us to be in that receptive mode, but it's also up to us to do the work. Because when you're blooming and seeding in murky waters, there's a lot that you have a lot to purge. That water becomes murky and dirty. From the experiences, from the lessons that we've learned, the contracts we fulfilled, the karma retribution, or the karmic retribution. We're done with that. We're done with that. We're not repeating these same cycles anymore. This is all about the beauty. And as you can see, the water above her head, where her petals are actually blossoming and coming up out of the water, you'll see an actual woman, a physical, three-dimensional woman that's kind of worshiping or just doing some sort of ritual in the water, where the seagulls or the birds are serenading her on top of the water. So as above, so below, once again. So she's maybe, I want to say that she's maybe cleansing herself with the water, the sea water, the ocean water. She's getting life from that salt water. She's actually exfoliating, getting rid of that dead skin, that old skin that no longer serves her, to reveal her beauty, her glow. So this is what's coming up from the moon. These are your expectations. So expect to receive the things that you've been working on, the abundance and prosperity that you expect. It's coming your way, and it's coming fast, as you can see with the Knight of Materials. Now, after that, we have in this first row, the Ace of Materials. Like I said, this is an abundance. This is all about your abundance. So this first row right here is what you can look forward to as a result of this new moon, right? This is what's coming out of the new moon, this first row. Now, the things that you have to be cautious about, the caveats, are the Five of Materials, or the Five of Pentacles. All right? That doubt and that fear, that sense of disparity, the sense of guilt and shame, undeserving, just want to retreat and just give up on life. This is not about giving up. So this is a warning. Don't give up. The Five of Materials is a card to say, look up, look down. If you just turn around, just flip yourself over and look down the corridor behind you, and you'll see a light at the end of the tunnel. And above that, your flowers will be waiting there for you. Your rewards will be there waiting for you. If you just flip over and turn around and look, pick yourself up and dust yourself off, because you are resilient. You are this woman here. This is who you truly are. You're facing the moon. You're allowing the moon to cleanse you. Sorry. You're allowing the moon to cleanse you of all of those negative attributes. Those negative physical things that are in your world that are no longer serving you, like I said. And that could be a person, place, or thing. It could be things that put you in a state of depression, put you in a state of doubt. We always go to doubt and fear, because those are the big ones. Those are huge for most people. We doubt the things that we've been told, the messages that we receive. Don't doubt the message. Don't doubt the message. I'm only the messenger. This is the message. And again, this was a message that I was doing personally for me, but there was no way that this is just for me. I know many of you are doing the work. Many of the people in my soul tribe are doing the work. And they're having a sense, and I know we are all going through this where we doubt, where we feel like just giving up, just, settling for the status quo or settling for mediocrity. No, we're not settling anymore because victory is upon us. This is what the next card is in this row, after the moon. So we roll over, we look towards the light, and we receive our flowers. Now you know. And then there's a hand at the bottom there. That's a hand from your angelic realm, your ancestor realm, the God consciousness that's there to assist you. It is within you, first of all and foremost. It's for you to recognize that and never give up, and know that there's always support there, always gifts that you need to be had, the gifts of happiness, the gift of fulfillment, the gift of love, the gift of kindness, the gift of understanding. All of those gifts are there. You just have to know that. You have to affirm that for yourself. Only you can do that. And it is all within first. So you turn yourself over, you flip over, you see the light at the end of the tunnel, you get up, you dust yourself off, and you put your best regalia on, your best garb, your best fit, and you come out anew. Stunning, beautiful, alluring, seductive, magnetizing, magnetic, I should say, electric. That's what you're coming out as. Victorious. And then you'll have just the whole, your whole tribe, your whole community will be there to support you and celebrate you at the same time. And you can stand on your square in knowingness and deserving, feeling deserving. And then you will have that halo of godliness, of that goddess-like trait. So own that. Accept that. This is it. This is your victory. Now is the time. You are victorious. So this is why the first row came out to say, listen, this is what's coming your way. But you have to be prepared. And being prepared is releasing negativity, releasing that doubt and that fear, that the thoughts of being undeserving. There's a good friend of mine who's a naturopath that said one day, I told her that this person said to me, they didn't deserve me. She said, when somebody tells you that they don't deserve you, they don't. And you need to move from them, get away from them fast. So if you are in a space of feeling undeserving, there's no way this is coming. This is not your reading. You can't make it fit. You have to be prepared already. You have to shed the 5 of materials. Moving towards that moon phase where you're worshiping the parts of you that are dark and that are light. And accepting both of those polarities. Accepting them both, but also being resilient, rising above the darkness. Those dark attributes, and always shining your light, glowing, exuding this beauty and this luxury. Because that's who you are, and deserving, that you deserve it all. And you claim that. You claim all the things that you want and desire. Boom. Victory is yours. As you move out of that moon phase, we've wrapped that cycle up. There's your victory at the end. There's your victory at the end of the light, at the end of that tunnel. You moved through and you came out golden. And everything that's in your path now is golden. And then the last row is still another row that solidifies and affirm what needs to be released and or what needs to be your stance to prepare for your victory, to prepare for your ace of materials, to accept what the nine of materials is here and bringing in for you. And that card, that's the five of voices, which is the five of swords. Sorry, five of swords. I think somebody put a spell on me on that word. We talked about that word one day and someone said swords and we laughed about it. And now I say sword. So anyway, sword, five of swords. And we know the swords are all about your mentality, your state of mind. So you have to get out of that state of mind of feeling undeserving, feeling that despair, desperation. Be desperate for nothing. This is not a reading about desperation. You don't have to sit in front of your altar and pray, and beg, and do bidding. And no, because you're constantly doing the work every moment, every minute, and every hour of the day. And for me, I know I am. Even when I'm in the midst of something else that may have my attention, my higher self or my super consciousness is always in a state of prayer, in a state of meditation, in a state of manifestation. So I affirm that. So we just have to, with the five of swords here, she just has to look up and see that there's an olive branch there. So look up, extend your hand. Even if you don't see it, extend your hand and imagine that you're touching and feeling whatever it is that is yours, that the universe has to offer you and wants to bestow upon you. And as long as you do that, as long as you reach for that support, ask for the support. For materials, that's the next. That's the physical part of that. It brings about your foundation. You plant yourself. You root yourself in what you have brought into fruition, what you have manifested into your life. The beauty. You've reached and you've grabbed your flowers. Now you're ready to display your flowers around you in your home, because the four of materials is about the physical. So this is her home. Her home is beautiful. Your home is beautiful. And your home is your body, really. You're a beautiful, physical, human, or spiritual being in the physical. Right? So accept those roses. Accept your gifts from the universe. They want to give you your rewards. And when you do that, you can accept that and decorate your domicile with it. So do that housekeeping. Get the housekeeping done. Get rid of those voices. Get rid of those five of materials, those things of desperation. And then set out on to embark upon the road to success, the road to victory. Get your foot out of the old way of being and step into the new, because it's expansive. When you look through that telescope, you will see the expansion of life. Look upon the horizon, look above the horizon, and look at all of the milk and honey, the emerald path, the golden road. And as you walk that road of expansion, the emerald path, the land of milk and honey, you can pick up your gifts. You don't have to think about it. They're yours. You've been placed on that path. Once you've been placed on that path, you don't have to doubt about, is this for me? Don't be in a state of denial. It's yours. Be in a state of receptivity. Receive what's yours. Be in a state of worship and gratitude as you are. And yeah, just keep your eye on the prize. Keep looking. Keep every moment, every turn, every direction on that path. Look in every direction, because there may be something that calls you. That calls you in a different, that calls you towards your path. It is a path. It's not a straight line. No one said it's going to be a straight line. It may be a maze, but you'll be moving through this holy labyrinth that is filled with foliage and greenery, flourishing, fertility, fertilization. Things will be being born in front of you, being revealed to you like suddenly. So accept this journey of exploration, this journey of expansion, because everything that's on that journey is meant to be for you. So I salute you, I congratulate you, and so it is. Happy solar eclipse. So happy lunar eclipse. Thank you, Mother Moon. Thank you to the Rose Moon. Thank you for the power and prosperity that you have informed, that is due, that is overdue, that is coming, no longer overdue. Thank you ahead of time. I thank you now, and I thank you then, and I thank you abundantly for all of these gifts. And so it is.